Hey guys, Dylan here, and I'm a bit late, but here's my unboxing, first impressions, and review of the GoPro Hero 5 Black Edition. And I've been waiting for GoPro to do something like this for quite a while, and they've finally done it. Now in this video, I'm going to be primarily focusing on the major new features that come with this upgrade compared to the previous generation. So let's start off with the first one, and that is that it's waterproof without a housing. Now funny enough, the only other GoPro that I've used extensively is the Hero, and it looks very similar to the 5 Black. This is probably because the waterproofing technology has been integrated into the body itself, which is awesome. Now as you saw before, GoPro decided to use USB-C as a method of charging and data transfer, and I'm super happy that they chose to do this. So next up is that it has a built-in touchscreen on the back. It's a very sharp display, and I think that they did a good job with making the interface simple and to the point, with all of the essentials like resolution, frame rate, and field of view very easily accessible. It has a gyroscope inside, which will properly change the orientation of your display depending on how you have the camera mounted. Now you can still use the GoPro Capture app if you want to, but I'll rarely find myself doing that now that you actually have a touchscreen. I mean, usually when I'm shooting with a GoPro, it's because I wouldn't want to have my phone out. This may be a reason by itself to upgrade from an older model. Now next up we have voice control, and this works surprisingly well. The setup process is very easy, and within seconds I was giving my GoPro commands. So for example, I could say, GoPro, start recording. GoPro, stop recording. So yeah, it's pretty cool, and of course this has limited functionality, but it's very handy when the GoPro's out of reach. Now even though this camera has a fairly good auto mode for exposure and such, you can also fully customize the settings including ISO, white balance, sharpness, and they even give you a flat picture profile which they call Pro Tune. You know that I love some dynamic range, so I'm personally going to be shooting with this on all the time, and I'll usually turn the sharpness all the way down to avoid artifacting. And there are other features like GPS, which saves the location where you took your content, and electronic video stabilization. Now unfortunately we only have stabilization at every resolution but 4K, and only at lower frame rates. And I'm only going to be shooting in 4K and higher frame rates at lower resolutions. So this brings us into the cons of this device. So this thing retails for $399, but you could also get the Hero 5 Session for $100 less, but the touchscreen and higher specs were well worth it for me. And the touchscreen is not quite there in terms of responsiveness. You can definitely navigate the interface pretty easily without any hiccups, but every now and then I'll find myself double tapping or double swiping because it didn't sense my tap the first time. But overall, this is one of the best action cameras on the market right now, no doubt, and it's definitely worth the price, especially if you're going to be using this professionally. But that'll wrap up this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did or found it helpful, definitely be sure to leave a like or comment. You can also subscribe if you want to see more future content like this. But thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.